These are directions on how to create an MLA outline. You're going to have an assignment in class, an outline to prepare you to write an essay. We are not actually going to write the essay for this assignment. You will just need to do the fully developed outline. So to start, you're going to set your page up in MLA formatting just like you would for any writing assignment. So open a Google Doc and make sure by going to File and Page Setup that you have 1-inch margins. And also make sure that you have your page set up as double spaced. And you do that by clicking this line spacing tab and going down to double. And then you will do your top right header. And you will do insert, header, and you'll type your last name, space, and you'll do insert, page number. And then you'll do your left side header with your name, my name, the class, and the due date. The due date will be Friday, March 9th for this assignment. And then put a title of what the document is. It's an outline. So for Animal Farm Argumentative Outline, because this would be the outline to help you write an argumentative essay. But again, we're not going to write the full essay for this assignment. Make sure that you highlight and italicize the title of the book. And then you're only going to hit enter once and then go over and left align. This would be a good time to pause the video and make sure that you have your page set up this way. The next thing that you're going to do is set your outline up with Roman numerals with the main parts of your outline. And you do that by going up to this numbered list and clicking on the arrow. And we're going to use the Roman numerals and letters and numbers right here. And this is going to be a 6-paragraph outline, a 6-paragraph essay that we're making an outline for. And so your first paragraph will be the introduction. The second paragraph will be body or reason number 1. Your third paragraph will be body reason number 2. Body reason number 3. Oops. And then you will have what is important to have in an argumentative essay. You will address a counterclaim and you will include a refutation. And then your last paragraph will be the conclusion paragraph. Pause the video and set your paper up with this information. Okay, now we're going to put in the information that you're going to need in each paragraph. So you're going to click enter and then tab, and that's going to give you a letter. In your introduction, you need to include what your hook statement is going to be. You're going to include any necessary background information to help the reader understand the information in your essay. This could include the title and author and any other relevant information. And then the most important part is your claim or thesis statement. Because this is an argumentative essay, your claim is going to be debatable. So for example, if the question is are the animals successful in their rebellion on Animal Farm, I would type that, whether I felt affirmative or negative. So I'm going to say the animals were successful in the rebellion against Mr. Jones. Okay? So when you are writing your outline, you will have all of this information, but you will go ahead and add what your hook statement would be, and I will provide you more information on what those hook statements are, and you will also include any necessary background information to help the reader understand. You want to be careful when you're listing this background information that you don't go too off topic or start summarizing the book. It's just information that helps the reader understand the claim and maybe just a little bit about the book. For Animal Farm, it might be important to, of course, list the title and author, but to also give some information briefly about how and why George Orwell wrote this book, perhaps when he wrote it. And again, I'll give you more examples for that section. Okay, feel free to pause the video if you need to at this point. For your first body paragraph, you're going to list out to the side your reason. So what is your first reason that you think the animals were successful in their rebellion? You're going to list that here. Okay, you'll type that out. And then you're going to provide, and again, when you hit enter tab, that's where you get your A. You're going to provide your evidence to support your reason. And then you're going to explain how the evidence supports the claim. And this evidence here could be a direct quote. It could be a paraphrase or a summary. But all of those things need an in-text citation. Oops. Now, as we go on to give our second piece of evidence to support the first reason, note that when I hit enter, it brings up the number 2, but I want to get the letter back. I'm going to hit enter one more time, and it's going to bring up a letter. So let's do that again. Hit enter, and then hit enter one more time, and it will bring the letter up. And you're going to include the same information. Okay? And then you're just going to do the same thing for every body paragraph. Oops. Let's go back and do that. Enter, enter. Sorry. Tab. Okay. So for body paragraph 2, you're going to have 2 pieces of evidence with explanations. Body paragraph 3, same thing. And then for the counterclaim and refutation, you're going to list the counterclaim. Let's do this. I'm changing my mind. Okay, you're going to describe the counterclaim. So for example, you might say that the counterclaim is something that the opposing side would say. And then you're going to describe why that counterclaim is wrong, how you would refute it. And then you're going to follow the same format. And in this one, you only need to list one piece of evidence and an explanation. And then in your conclusion paragraph, you're going to wrap up your main ideas, and you're going to restate your claim in a new way. Once you have your outline written, you basically have your essay. All of this information does not need to be in complete sentences, but at least complete thoughts so that you could take this information and you could then go and write your full essay. This is the most important process. If you don't have, it's the most important part of the process. If you don't have the outline, you don't have ideas, and you don't have them organized. So this is really the foundation of your essay. Once you take this information and put it into a draft, then you can think about your voice and your word choice and your sentence fluency. And once you have, written your essay in a way that sounds good, you can look at the conventions, the spelling, grammar, punctuation, and capitalization, and proofread for any typos or formatting errors. But again, this is the most important part, and this is what you're going to be doing for this assignment with Animal Farm, is creating a full MLA outline just like this.